And when I count 2, 3 up on the blue side, one of them deflects away. Red is working. 40.99's dropped another one in. That's the Falcons. 85.92 appears to be sitting. So at the end of autonomous, Red is up by 5 on a relatively solid autonomous. 40.99, Falcons looking to go after the amplifier. It's a bunch of stuff in the middle. Those discs in the middle, it's kind of chicken who wants to go up there and get those. 85.92 ends up with one, and they just toss it up in their direction. All right, and then they grab the last one. So they clean out the middle of the field, and now they're going to grab them, and they're going to start shooting them. 51-15 Night Riders, their teammate, they're guiding out into that amp, and they're going to get that amp juiced up so that the points now start counting as 5. Robodiators get themselves lined up. Can't quite pull it back in. Having a devil of a time getting that link to go. 30-23, 85.92 bats one down that was thrown over their way. Says, nope, you don't get to keep that one. Falcons load up the amp again and then fire one of the loose notes lying around into the speaker. That is amplified, so these are counting 5. Red closes the gap. It is more or less a tie game at this point with 51-15 looking to do something with that note. 45.05 grabs one up. Robodiators getting themselves teed up, having a little bit of trouble. There is a big, long throw. Robodiators are responsible for dropping it in. Their partners, the Falcons, are just sending them airmail across the field to them. All they are doing is feeding, and nobody is giving them any issues with that. 51-15, Knight Rider can't get the trigger pulled. 45.05, McDonough, their teammate, does it instead. 14 of 18 with 30 seconds remaining for blue. 11 of 18 for red. 47 has a bit of a lead, and one of them is already closing it out. 45.05, McDonough is still doing notes. 85.92, that's Newton Square. They're still doing notes. 85.92 gets up on a microphone side. 45.05 decides to park. We have 3 robots up, including 85.92, which is spotlighted with that note on the microphone on the top of that side of their stage. Remember, 10 points in endgame counts for another ranking point. Red puts 3 in the zone, including 1 airborne. They did not land a microphone. Last night I tried to throw microphones. That is harder than it looks. So when you see one land, that's grounds for a little bit of applause. All right, blue with a 10-point lead coming into the final here. Let's do this. Let's see our finish here. Did blue close the deal? 54-44. Neither side scored a melody. Blue took 8 stage points. They needed 10. They pick up their 2 ranking points. Newton Squared remains undefeated.